Here we are with another next-gen Piston Cup Racer review. Today, we'll be taking a look at JD McPillar, who is the Toe Cap Racer. So, is it just me, or am I the only one who is yet to find this next-gen 4-pack in a local Target store? You know what? I don't think I'm alone because a lot of you guys have been commenting and messaging me saying like, oh my gosh, RC Cars 5, I still cannot find this amazing 4-pack that includes 4 completely brand new characters, and it's just bugging me. And I completely understand your frustration. I don't know why people like you and me just can't find these in a store. I'm very happy for the people who can, and a lot of them have been going on eBay, which has been decreasing the price, so at least that's a plus. I think it's in like the $40-$50 range, which isn't terrible for 4 new cars, but of course you should be able to find it for $16 at your local Target if you are in the United States or Australia where Targets are present. And again, I feel super bad for people outside those countries because they don't even have a chance of finding them at all in a local store. But anyway, enough with that rant. Hopefully you and I can find this 4-pack in a store soon. I mean, I got kind of close. Check this out. Walked into Target the other day, found remnants of the case that once had this 4-pack, but someone just beat me to it. You can see they had quite a few of the Race to Win 4-pack, which found a long time ago. Don't need that one anymore. I want this one. I want one to keep in the package. Of course, this is just my box from in December or January. I don't remember when I opened them up. So today is the last review. I reviewed these 3 already. Links in the description below and in the card pop-up in the top right corner. So JD McPillar is the last one remaining. The reason why he is the last is because you guys just voted for me to review the others first. So without any further ado, let's get right into the review. So to refresh your guys' memories, I will put pictures on the screen of JD from the movie. He actually appeared, kind of prominently because there's a pretty clear picture of him, but he never spoke, didn't have a role, just served the purpose of, continuing on the toe cap business legacy within the Piston Cup itself. Now the question is, will JD and the other 3 next gens, Flip, Barry, and Steve, ever get released again? Well, they are called first looks in the 4-pack, which basically means that they are, first released in this 4-pack. They could get released again because they're not technically exclusives, quote unquote, but you just never know. I hope at least, 1 or 2 of them down the line gets re-released, but I would not be surprised at all if the other 2 or maybe even 3 stayed exclusive essentially forever, eons upon eons. So get it while you can if you see a good deal on eBay that you can afford. Now let's dive right into the design of JD here. And it's kind of fun, I have to mention this before we actually get into the design. The name for the next gen Apple Racer has just been revealed because of the fact that the Disney Store released him, and his name is JP Drive. What's with it with all these J initials? We have like J War, we have J Shoesteer, Jumpstart, J W, or J Ward. I don't know. There's so many J's in the Cars universe, especially within initials. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I feel like Toe Cap as a brand has evolved the most in their marketing. Like, of most of the Piston Cup racers, like if you look at Mood Springs, still like blue and white, right? But if you look at Toe Cap here, you started off with like a purplish blue, really dark purple, don't know how to describe it, with some white and yellow thrown in there. Kind of same thing for the Cars 3 stock car here. Of course, this is Rusty Corn Fuel, and this is Jack to Post. But by the time we get to the next gen, 2017, all the white's gone. We have purple. It's lightened a little bit, but then we have like blue and green thrown in here, which makes it look just crazy. And I really do like him for that, Pixar took the risk kind of to make him look so much different, very unnoticeable from the previous iteration. So I like that a lot, and we'll compare them a little bit more later on, but it's really hard to compare them since the designs are so different. So toe cap here, of course, is like a hitch protector. You can kind of see the design for it and how that has evolved from the one there in the center there. So it's more conceptual now. You just have lines the green semicircle with the blue full circle there connected to this like string or whatever, the hitch I would assume, so that's pretty cool. He has a grill there that is connected to the headlights. He has the 2 vents down the bottom corners with that nice blue bumper, something that's very different, really pops out on him, all the blue and green does. On the side here you can see his contingency sponsors being the Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. And now all of the next gens are sponsored by those same exact 4. Or yeah, it's 4. I can count, yeah. Now his rims are gray with a kind of green trim. It's very hard to, make it apart because the gray and the green are very similar, but I feel like from this angle you can kind of see it. Reminds me a lot of Steve Slick LePage, who is black and silver. But most of them, are usually just like one color. Like this is just black. A little bit of white. Berries are blue, complete. I feel like here we have Harvey rod cap. There's a little trim there, black with like some gray. So these are pretty nice. It's like gray and green, kind of an interesting combo. Then you can see 4 here, which is literally just the background color that's engraved around the stripes here. The kind of like lime green, sky blue there. Very interesting. You have the exhaust pipes in the bottom right corner. That blue arrow indicates the pit crew where to lift them up at to exchange the tires during a pit stop. On the top here, you do have more of the stripes. The 4 again looks really cool, very simple, modern, simplistic. I like it a lot. Roof flaps. His spoiler just simply reads toe cap, similar to up front there, same color, and kind of on that old purple color, in the background there. Because that color is not really present anywhere else on him, but the sides of the spoiler are the green. There you have that toe cap logo again, just separated. Instead of being like on one line, you have toe on top, cap on the bottom. And here you have the back. You have 4 over on the left there in green, which is interesting because we've only seen it in purple throughout the rest of him. And then toe cap again there with his yellow rookie stripes, which are obviously mandatory for all rookies, which are most of the next gens, especially, in the first kind of part of the movie. By the time you get to the Florida 500, some of them don't have it anymore. But pretty cool stuff. I like JP a lot. JD, sorry, I'm getting him confused with so many J's in this Cars universe. Here's the base, by the way. Now, like I said, I would compare him to the 2 other toe cap racers, but they are so insanely different. And that's why I definitely recommend checking out my review on Jack to Post, because he is a lot more similar to Rusty, and I do comparison of them in that video, link below and in the card suggestion. So as you can see, the hoods have evolved probably like the most in the design. It doesn't say hitch protector anymore, which it did on both Jack and Rusty. The gold lettering is completely gone. All of them do have grills though, which is kind of a given, but just pointing it out. Previously we had black rims, now we have like gray and green, so it's really insanely different. At least the number stayed the same for one of the lowest Piston Cup numbers, because there's not a 1, 2 is Jackson Storm. Don't believe there's a 3. On the back, the slogan is gone completely, which was removed for the Cars 3 stock car version. Very, very interesting how this has changed so much. Let me know which one out of these 3 is your favorite. Rusty Corn Fuel from Cars 1, Jack DePost from Cars 3, or JD McPillar from Cars 3 as well, just kind of like the second part of it after he replaced Jack, who replaced Rusty. So it's just kind of the cycle of life there. I do have, of course, the pit stop barrier that they released for toe cap. Link to my review of that will be in the description below if you want to see that. So many links, I know it's kind of ridiculous, but do want to make sure I got you guys covered. And I have this custom toe cap tool cart from 4-Wheel Drive 7. He used the Max Schnell pre-existing pit stop tool cart and then just put a cool decal over it. So awesome to have that in my collection. So thank you guys very much for watching. This does conclude my review of all the next gens from the Next Gen 4-pack that just cannot find for the life of me. I'll see you guys next time for another review. I am kind of running a little dry here because like I said, I can't find anything really in a store. I did find, like Rich Mixon, Sheldon Shifter, but I already have reviewed those, so I'm looking for like Conrad Camber, Rev Rodages, Marcus Kranksler, Metallic Bobby Swift. Those 4 would make for some great, entertaining reviews, but just can't find them. So hopefully soon though. Wish me luck. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.